So I have something super exciting and incredible to share with you guys today. This is something that I've been working on for a long time, and I think I finally got it to the point where I can release it to you guys and actually feel really good about it. So what I did is I built an AI therapist that can help anyone who's suffering from PTSD, anxiety, or depression. So if you fit into that category, this is going to help you so much. Anxiety, PTSD, and depression contribute to reduced concentration, decision making, and problem solving, causing people to miss work or to show up when they feel like shit. This is projected to cost employers about $1 trillion every year. And this causes you to have higher levels of burnout and likely stagnate your career due to mental fatigue. Now, the AI platform that I made can help you no matter what your financial status is, no matter what your insurance is, if you have it, if you don't, or what your time is, or even if you don't want to leave your couch to go in. If you have access to a smartphone or a computer and internet access, then you have access to this thing that I have created. So the thing I've been wanting to tell you about this whole time is named ell-e, and I am here to give it to you absolutely free. Let's jump over to the computer and I'm going to show you how to use it. All right, guys, welcome to ell-e. So what I'll say first is this will be available to anyone who has, I believe you have to have the subscription to ChatGPT, which I think is around $20 and is absolutely well worth it. If you don't already have it, you should get it, not just to use ell-e. You can use it for pretty much anything in any industry, so it's super helpful. But getting into ell-e, first thing I'll say is the more information that you give it, the more it can personalize and will be custom to you and your problems. So at the end of the day, this is a trained AI platform that is going to use therapy best practices to try to help you in your specific situation. Okay, so tell it your story, tell it your name, share all your issues that you're having with it so it can do its best. So I'm just going to give you a real quick walkthrough of how you can use it. And so it just prompts with a couple of questions down here. What brings you in today? And tell me your story and what you struggle with now. So if we come down here and we click into the message section, we can say, hi, my name is Seth, and I have been struggling with PTSD and anxiety since getting out of the military years ago. And so now it's going to think for just a second. And here's what it says. Hi, Seth. Thank you for reaching out and sharing a bit about what you're going through. It takes a lot of strength to open up, and I'm here to support you. Let's take this one step at a time. Can you tell me more about how your PTSD and anxiety show up in your daily life? For example, are there specific triggers or situations that make it worse? Or is there any patterns that you've noticed? So we'll just say, I notice it to be worse at night, in the evenings, and when I go to bed. I often wake feeling like I can't breathe and my heart is racing. I also get a lot of anxiety with loud noises or when there are people around. So again, thank you for sharing that. Sounds like these type of environments are really challenging for you. You wake up feeling like you can't breathe. Just common response to your PTSD. I'd like to understand a bit more to tailor some techniques for you. So then it prompts you with some more questions when you wake up. Are you having nightmares? How you typically calm yourself down in crowded situations? And so it's going to walk through a series of questions to further prompt you and to further learn about what you're going through. Okay. And anytime you can kind of break from this and you can just talk to it about what you're going through, even if you don't want to answer the specific questions, and say something like, I experience extreme panic attacks and I don't know what to do. Can you help with what I should do in those circumstances? And I don't recommend that you only go about it this way, asking it very specific questions. If you walk through it like it asks you to, it will learn a lot more about you and it will be able to help you developing a specific protocol just for you. So here it is. We kind of broke it from its typical questioning format and it's giving us exact ways that we can help with during panic attacks. So it will use best practices that are used in therapeutic sessions to help you get through some of these situations. But again, I really do recommend that you go through it and answer the questions that it asks you and it prompts you, because it's going to be much more specific and it can help diagnose what you're going through and also to help develop treatment protocols. So it already has treatment protocols built into it. So for instance, it would naturally prompt you into one of these, but let's just preempt it and say, can you take me through a CBT protocol? So absolutely. So it knows what a CBT protocol is and how it can help with panic attacks, PTSD, and anxiety, and it's going to start walking you through it. So it writes out the entire CBT protocol and it says, if you're ready to start, let's walk through this together. How does that sound? You can just say, great, please start at the beginning and walk me through it step by step. So now it's going to start at the beginning and it's going to prompt you to answer some questions and bring up some memories and how you can deal with those. Okay. Something else that I want to mention that is super, super cool is if you prefer to speak with somebody, like you're speaking with somebody in person instead of typing this out, you can click this button down here and it will actually bring up another screen here. And the screen will start prompting you, asking you specific questions in a therapist's voice. And once it's finished, you can just respond naturally into your microphone, and then it will start the whole conversation. Hi, ell-e. My name is Seth. I'm a veteran and I really struggle with anxiety and PTSD ever since I got out of the military. I was wondering if you might be able to help me with this.
Hi, Seth. Thank you for sharing that with me. I deeply respect your service and your courage in opening up about what you're going through.
And then as you can see, everything that was said comes back into your main screen, which is really awesome because it keeps track. So it comes down here and it gets stored as a separate conversation. I recommend that you come back to that conversation, as that conversation will keep track of everything that you've discussed with ell-e, and it will remember the whole conversation, everything about you, and it can continue to tailor everything for every therapeutic session that you come back to. Hey, and now we're back. I hope you like what you saw and you see the potential for this platform to help you and so many other people out there. And the more we use it, the more information we feed it, the better it becomes. And I will be working on the back end to improve it all the time. And you will get those updates completely free of charge. I hope that you'll give ell-e a try. If you want full access to it, click on the link below in the description. Also, I make absolutely no money from this. I did this as a gift from me to you to help you not have to suffer the same thing that I went through. The way that you can help me is just subscribe to the channel and like this video. That way we can push this content to more people and more people can learn about ell-e. Let me know down in the comments how your experience was after you've used ell-e, and provide me some suggestions or things that it didn't get quite right that you would like to see it improved upon, so that I can improve it on the back end to help you even more. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next one.